What's up, guys? I've had a good idea. That's right, I finally had a good idea. I was in the shower and I was just thinking about sets and then remake sets. So like base set and evolutions, or sets and sequel sets like Team Rocket Returns. Even you could look at the Neo series and the Heart Gold Soul Silver series, and Pokemon are very good at making remakes or making sequels, and there's never been, to my knowledge, like a real remake or sequel to Jungle and Fossil. We've had them reappear in base set 2, we've had them in Legendary Collection and stuff like that, but there's never been a true sequel or remake to Fossil and Jungle. Now, we're in a generation where it's all about the past and the future. I mean, Fossil and the past go hand in hand. They go really well together. I think this is the perfect time for a... I mean, we've had sort of a Johto set in Wild Force and a Unova set in Cyber Judge. So, you know, we're doing these little throwback things. I think we should do a Jungle Fossil remake. Now, the sets themselves are tiny. I think we're talking 62 cards in Fossil and 64 in Jungle. Too small for a modern set. So if we combined them and put them into one box, you have like a single box release in Japan, like you had for Raging Surf, like you had for Ruler of the Black Flame instead of Wild Force, Cyber Judge, Ancient Roar, Future Flash. If we had them both combined into one set, and we made it half Jungle, half Fossil. Fossil obviously being prehistoric, Ancient, Jungle maybe. There's nothing that futuristic about Jungle, but I'm sure they could come up with some ideas. Pokemon are fucking, they're geniuses with set design, in my opinion. They're very, very good at what they do. So, I have faith in them. I just think that's a good idea. When is a better time to make a Fossil remake set than in a generation where it's all about ancient and future? I just think that it could work. It's a shame that there's not more Paradox Pokemon that are in Jungle and Fossil, because you could use their new forms instead of their old ones. But I would love to see this happen, and I think that they would do something similar to 151, where they'd have some artworks really resembling the original Fossil, the original Jungle. This is the perfect time for them to do it. I think that it could possibly be a thing. I don't know. I'm sure they've thought of this idea. Surely, we're doing an ancient generation, and we have sets like Fossil that exist, and we're good at making sequels and remakes. So why would we not do that? I can't really think of a good reason not to. I think it would be a good idea. Plus, we've never seen those back in the day. You didn't have EX, Level X, you didn't have Prime, you didn't have all these special fancy cards. You didn't have alternate arts, you didn't have full arts. You just had rare holos. Now those rare holos can turn into these special chase cards. I mean, it's exciting. Gengar's in Fossil, Ditto's in Fossil. Those two would be fun as alternate art, full art, EX, whatever. It'd be really cool cards. You've obviously got the legendary birds. There's so much potential. I think that they really, really should consider doing it. A Fossil remake now. Now, it makes more sense now than any other point in time when we're doing this ancient shit. So, what do you think? Am I onto something? Is it going to happen? Is it a good idea? I would like to see it happen. I still think Team Rocket needs another return. I think Team Rocket's revenge should be a thing. Problem is, each generation has their own baddies. Like, what Gen 4 is like Team Galactic, you had Team Plasma Gen 5. I don't even know what they are now, Team Star or something, just saying shit. The recent baddies, the villains, have been awful. God awful, and that's why we need to bring back Team Rocket. Team Rocket's revenge. Come on, it's a good idea. Pokemon should be paying me.